Okay. So yesterday we have seen how we can create and you can say
Users.
organization, then project, then users. Now there were one, two items which were missing as a part. So here, from here, like once again, we can see, like you can search for Azure DevOps organizations here. And when you will search for Azure DevOps, you will get like this. Like if you search for Azure DevOps, you will be getting Azure DevOps organization. When you click on Azure DevOps organization, it will show you my Azure DevOps organizations or get started using Azure DevOps. Okay. So if you are new, okay, since we already have, we'll click into my Azure DevOps organizations here and it will give you a screen. Like it will give you a screen here. Yesterday I created with this one, but later on I deleted due to the permissions and all. So I created with my member account. Okay, I created an account. Yes, with my member account. So when you choose this, okay, uh, it will lend you to your DevOps port. Huh. So as of now, there's no DevOps portal, but it will lend up you to this page. Now here you can choose. You can have different DevOps account. Like this account is my default directory account. So this is my member user. This is my member user, right? You know that. All of you.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is my member user and this account is from the default directory. Now you can have a Microsoft account too. And what will be that Microsoft account? That my Gmail one. This one. It will take my this ID. Okay. So you can have a Microsoft account. You can have a default directory account. Okay. So with this also, yesterday we created an organization, but I deleted later on. Okay. Since I was not having permissions to this account, so I just moved on to the default directory account. Okay, so just make use of the default directory account only because then you will be having all the permissions. Okay, so because by default Microsoft does not gives permissions to your Gmail account, Gmail identity. Okay, since this member is from the Microsoft identity itself, so by default you will be having all the permissions here. And then it will show you, when you select the default directory, it will show you all the organizations which are created here with this member user. Or if you go to the Microsoft account, then it will show you all the organizations created with the Microsoft account if you have created. As of now, there is no organization, so you can I have to create an organization. Okay, so this is the very first thing, like when you start a DevOps. Okay, how to start a DevOps? Just search for the Azure DevOps organization, click over there, it will ask you the credentials. You can either form a Azure DevOps organization using your this user, like external identity, which can be a Gmail, Yahoo, or anything, or either you can create it with your member user, means your Active Directory user. So once you sign in, it will land up you to this page where it will ask you about your uh, accounts, like default directory account or a Microsoft account. So whichever account you want to go with, you can go with. Okay, I'll be going with the default directory account because yesterday I created, and there you can see that I already created a project over there. So if you click on here, it will end up you to the DevOps portal. Now already we created this project here, and we were working on boards, seeing on boards. Now yesterday I explored something. I got a very good, you can say, portal. This is Azure DevOps Demo Generator. Now, this I opened just to give you information about all the boards and all. Like here you have dashboards, wiki, boards, repos. To give you just an overview on this, I just switched to this one. Okay, as of now. So Azure DevOps Demo Generator, I'll put a link, okay, on the notepad. So Azure DevOps Demo Generator, what it does, it is having some pre-assigned templates, like pre-templates, okay, which are ideally having some source code, some work items, some iterations, some service endpoints, some build and release definitions, all the things it is having as a demo. Now here, what will happen when we go with this Azure DevOps Demo Generator, we'll be getting a organization type of environment with this. Okay. So what will be happening here? So when you go with the Azure DevOps Demo Generator, it will help you. It will help you to start or create a project with pre-populated sample content. That includes the source code as well, work items, iterations, service endpoint, build and release definitions based on the template. Okay. And it will provide you a nice hands-on on all these things like dashboards, wiki, boards, all these things. So for just for understanding these things as of now, I switch to this one. Now, when you go to the Azure DevOps demo generator.azurewebsites.net, okay, this is provided by Azure only. Okay, I'll click on sign in. If you don't have any organization, you can get started for free. You can click on it, but just do one thing. Go here, search for Azure DevOps organization, create one organization with your member user, and then come here to the Azure DevOps demo generator. Now, when you come to Azure DevOps demo generator, you will already be having one account. So click on sign in.
So we
Now,
can practice on it?
yes. So when I'll be signing in here, it is already having like these as of now. What are the whatever are the permissions, like to the identity read permission, work items full permission, build read and execute permission, code read write manage permission, agent pool read and manage permission, test management read and write permission, extensions read and manage permission. All these permissions it is showing to me. Now what I'll do, I'll accept. Okay, once I'll accept all these, so it will be giving me the permissions. Now here it will be guiding you. Okay, some pre projects templates will be there. Now as you see, choose the template here. It is showing choose the template. Now when you click on choose template, it will be showing you a number of templates here with other things, like there's a template parts unlimited, means this is a whole project with all the pre-listed things, means work items, dashboards, everything is so everything. Then there's a smart hotel, the second one. Then there is tail. Please don't talk. Please be in mute. So parts unlimited, smart hotel, tailwind operators, my clinic, parts unlimited, YAML, my shuttle, Contoso. Yeah, these are all the template projects. All the template projects. Some of are with the Scrum, some of are with the Agile. Okay, can you see Scrum? Scrum written here, Agile written here. Again, Scrum, Agile, means all these template projects are with Scrum or either with Agile. Okay, as of now, they have not added any template with a basic or CMMI. Okay, so what are these CMMI? Yesterday we discussed, right? What are these? CMMI, Scrum, Agile, practices, right? Practices. These are the practices. So if I choose any template, let's suppose I am choosing this parts unlimited. So in the parts unlimited, I'll select this template here. Now there's a parts unlimited. Now here I'll create a new project called parts unlimited. And what organization I created? I created this organization, okay, in my member account yesterday. So I'll create a project here. Now let's for wait. The project will be created and it will create with all the things. Okay, all the things here, boards and all. So just for like starting purpose, like starting and learning purpose, we can see this. Yesterday I was searching for all the things like whatever we can get to learn on Azure DevOps. So I found this one, Azure DevOps demo generator. So either you can choose a template or you can build your own template. There's option to build your own template. Okay, so it will give you a nice UI here to build a template. It's not like that you use this Azure DevOps demo generator for learning purpose only. You can use at your company organization side also. But there you will be having a different project. You can always go for build your own template. Now what it will do, it will set up all the things pre-listed, right? It will set up all the things pre-listed. So when it will set up all the things pre-listed, then you don't have to put on extra effort on creating things one by one. Okay, so as for learning purpose, you can have a demo template, either you can build your own template. Okay, so let this project be created. Like see, project parts unlimited created, two teams created, board column, swim lanes, styles updated, work items created, build definition created, release definition created. Okay, so it is doing everything for me. I will be seeing navigating one by one to each one of the things so that we should know about what are the things there in the Azure DevOps portal and how to use them. Okay, now this has created. Now if I go to my this trainings, can you see parts unlimited created? Can you see here?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Generated by Azure DevOps demo generator. Okay. Now, once you go to this project, now when you start with any project, like I created the project, okay, everything. What is the very first team you go? You decide your team, right? Right or wrong?
Right.
Yeah. So for doing that inside the project, you have to go to the project settings here. So when you go to the project settings, can you see teams option here? Now, by default, they have given me these teams. But what I'll do here, I'll I'll create a new team here because I'll be using these things, how to do this, how to start with. So here, let's say I'm creating a new team here. And since this is a parts unlimited and there are teams like PUL, PUL, DB team. So I'll create one team called PUL-web. Okay. You can add members. Administrator is myself because I've created. So, and I can add members also. Okay. Can add user one. I can add user two. I can add user three. Okay. Now, all these things. Parts unlimited. And what is the permission here? Parts unlimited contributor. Okay. You can always change that also. Create. We successfully created web team with 4 setting failures. Click on the detail. Okay, just wait. Why it is saying failures?
Maybe upset we need to log out.
Hmm?
Maybe we need to log out and log in again. Just return below. Yes. Sign out and log in is different.
Go to the project and let's go to the team pull web. Can you see now?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So users added. Now, second thing, after getting the team, what we'll see? Iterations. Okay. So iterations means nothing but your sprints. Okay. So if you go to the iterations part here, select iteration. Now you can see iterations here. Sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4, sprint 5, sprint 6. Click on sprint 1. I'll save it. Now you can see that this sprint 1 is already ordered. Since this is a pre-listed things like with the coming with the project. They are saying that sprint 1 is over now. Okay. So if you can see that it is over on 31st. Now let's add the second one. Sprint 2. Now starting from 1st of November till 22nd of November. 2 weeks. Okay. If you go and add the third one, third sprint is added over here. It will start from 23rd till 14th of December. Okay. So all these prints are added. Now you can go to the area section. Now in the area section, what you are seeing here, parts unlimited pull web. Now this is the default one. Why the default one? Because we are under this. Let me minimize. We are inside the team configuration. Which team configuration? Pull web. That's why it is showing the default area as pull web here. Okay. So what you can do here, you can select this and include the sub areas. You can click on include the sub areas here. Now everything is like you have set everything here, like you have set the iterations for this team. Then you have included the sub areas here. Now we'll go to the, we have seen the team configuration in the settings. Now go to the parts unlimited project, go to the overview. Okay. Now you can go to the dashboards. Now when we talk about, now we are going through one by one items using this demo project. Okay. So now here in the overview section, you are seeing like parts unlimited team. Okay. Click on this dashboard overview. Can you see the dashboard view now? What are the things you can have in your dashboard? Like in this widget, welcome, manage work section, collaborate on the code, continuously integrate. Then work assigned. Whatever the work may be assigned, they will be shown here in the dashboard. Now, critical bugs. It is showing like one work item. Since this is a pre-listed project already, we have set up through Azure DevOps generator. It is giving like one bug is a critical work item. Then feedback, work in progress. There is one item for work in progress. Then unfinished work. There are 4 items in the unfinished work. You can move here. Then there is a sprint 2 showing from November 1 to November 22. Parts unlimited team. Here you can invite a friend. Then work. In the work you have backlog, board, task, board, queries. Then you come down, new work item. Can you see this? New work item. Now here, what you can do, you can add a new work item over here. Okay. Then user stories. Can you see this? User stories by state. Then user stories assigned to, like how many user stories are assigned and to whom. You can see this. Okay. So as of now, if I click on mine, there are 2 user stories assigned to my username. And there are 16 user stories which are blank, still not assigned. You can see these user stories over here. See, provide related items or frequently bought together section when people browse for search. All these you can see here. All these you can see. These are user stories already created for this project. So what are the kind of user stories you can have? Like provide. Now this is from the product backlog item, product backlog item, product backlog item. Work item is product backlog, and title is provide related items or frequently bought together section when people browse or search. Then as tester, I need to test the website on all the relevant browsers and devices. These are user stories. Okay. So when we talk about user stories means like whatever you will be creating, there will be something you will be getting as an input from the user side. Okay, like as a tester, now there is from the someone from the testing team. He's saying that as tester, I need to test the website on all the relevant browsers. Means I have to test that in Chrome, I have to test that in my Firefox, I have to test them in Edge, all these things. So what he wants to test the website on all the relevant browsers and devices and be sure that it can handle our load. Okay. Then as a customer, I should be able to put items to the shopping cart. That is also user story. As a customer, I should be able to print my purchase order. As a customer, I would like to have a sort capability by price. I can sort out, like you go to any website like Flipkart, there you can sort the things according to price, according to brands, according to items, right? All those things. So that is also a user story. Then recommended products. So there can be a user story for recommended products must be based on customer purchase pattern history. Okay, means say I am fond of shoes. So what will, like in my recommended products history in my Amazon or Flipkart, it will be showing different shoes from different brands. Okay, new it will new arrivals and all, it will show all those things. As a customer, I would like to save my address so that I can easily select the address for delivery. Okay, all these are nothing but the user stories. Okay, as of now, all in the new state, all in the new state. Some are in the committed state, some are in the done state. So why? Because this is a pre-project which is created as a template we have created through Azure DevOps demo generator. Okay, now some are approved, some are committed, some are new. Okay, new, approved, done, committed, approved. Now what are these things? These are all the working of the Scrum project. Now, yesterday we have seen that. If you go to the project here, Azure DevOps, if you see the project, can you see this? For basic, to do, doing, done. For agile, new, active, resolved, closed. For Scrum, new, develop, code review, build, test, done. CMMI, proposed, active, resolved, closed. Okay, so okay, so new item, okay, done, committed. Manage work, collaborate on the code, continuously iterate, integrate, visualize the progress. It will show you the charts and all. Okay, all these things. Now let's add something. Add a new work item here. Add a new work item here. Okay, so I'll be adding a new work item here, and wait. So a new work item is product training. Okay, and for this I'll set as it as an epic. Okay, now this will be a kind of a new model like product training. I'll create this. Now once I create this, I can assign, like as of now it is unassigned. What you can now, this is a new epic. Now I can assign it to myself. Okay, and then state will be new. What can be the area? What can be a area? Area can be pull web. Okay, because we are working on this team, so it will be pull web. And what is the iteration? Now iteration one already completed, like you can see this, so we can have sprint 2. Okay, and you can see here, like deploy, you can add any development link or related work you can add. Okay, as of now we'll not add, we'll just go. Okay, now once you save and close this, once you save and close this, so from here, from the dashboards, I have created an item that is an epic. It is showing you here epic 161. Okay, yeah, 161. Now to check this, you can go to the boards here. Can you see this product training? Title is product training. It is an epic assigned to me. State is new. Area path is parts unlimited pull web. Okay. Now, once you go to this product training, once you go to the product training, area is already parts unlimited pull web assigned to me. Okay, this is an epic. As of now, there is no description. You can always add some related work here. You can always add some related work. So let's add a new item over here. Let's add a new item. New item. So this will be child item and work item. It can be, say, it's a feature. Okay. And what is the title for the feature? Since we have a product training, so what we will be needing here, we'll be needing a training dashboard. Training dashboard. Now, when I'm talking about training dashboard, so we can go ahead and click on OK. Okay, so a new child item will be created as a training dashboard here. Now, already assigned to me, already assigned to me. If I want, I can assign to any other user as well. Okay, and area again, since it inherited everything from the parent. Who was the parent? Product training. That is an epic. Inside that, I've created a new feature, that is the training dashboard. Okay, and what I can do now, I'll save this. I'll save this item. Okay, priority is already 2. Effort, and I'll leave this as of now. Okay, I'll save this. Now, once I save this, I can now move to the board section. Okay, I'll move to the board section. Everyone is getting till now what we are doing, right?
Yeah, Abhishek, one question I have. So, all story point comes under feature, no?
Yes. So, like, see, you can create a new user story. You
Right.
see, it's not mandatory that you should assign, or you can just simple have a new user story to be created. Later on, you can assign the user. Later on, you can assign it to the team. Later on, you can assign it to anyone. It's like that. Okay, you can create a blank user story. Like, I know that what I want to do, the user story can be, I need to access the training. or training dashboard. So that can be a user story. Now I have created that user story in the dashboard. Okay. Now later on, when the team will be working, they can assign that user story to, and they can relate that user story to some feature. Like for that user story, you have to create some feature. Feature, what kind of feature? Like you have to create some training dashboard for that. So that is the feature. Now, once that feature is assigned, that feature will already come to that user story because I have that user story. So I'll be creating that feature inside that user story, and that will be by default coming in this epic, like training dashboard. Okay. And yes, that will be by default coming since we are working inside that only, and that is a what we have created, like this feature, that is a training dashboard, and that is a child item. That's why. Okay, so by default it will be coming into that user story. Now here, once you go to this PL boards, now you can again create some user stories inside this. Okay, so just let's see one by one. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Actually, I am like some confusing here. Like you told, features comes on inside a user story, but in real
No,
time, as
you
we
are
are
missing.
working.
Wait. You are missing into something. Some diagram. Wait, I'll show you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So yesterday we have seen some diagram over here. Hmm, I saved it, I think. Azure DevOps. Now, as we are working over here, can you see an epic? A feature comes inside the epic. Okay. So since say epic is product training, means a big module you can have, like there is a product. Now I have to create something to train people on that product. Okay, so what I need a product training. So that can be an epic. Now inside the product, you will be having a feature. Now inside the product, you will be developing small features. Now what is the first feature that can be? Now I have to do a product training. For that purpose I need something. So I need, say I need a dashboard. So that can be a feature here. Now inside the feature, you can have different product backlog items, like what to work upon inside that feature, like small tasks you can have. And then once those tasks are there, you can have a configurable items also, means like bug. Once you did this, you have a backlog item. For that you have created some task. Now you have worked upon that task, and then later on you are facing some bug over there after working. So you can again have a bug in the backlog items. You can create a bug, and there you can create a task to resolve that bug. Getting what I'm saying?
Yes. 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 Yes, sir.
Don't see, don't don't have a confusion between a user story and, like, since we this backlog item, somewhere we call it as a user story in the agile process. Okay, somewhere we can have a same thing. You will find the same logo for product backlog item, you will find the same logo for user story as well. Okay, things are that the project management is different in agile process, scrum process, CMMI process, and the basic process. So whatever in the scrum process, the backlog item is the user story for the agile process. Okay, so you have to remember this. Somewhere mistakenly I can say I backlog item as a user story. Got it?
Yes. Yes.
So don't be
Yes.
confused. So as of now, for this demo project, we are working on the Scrum process. So we will be working on the backlog item, not the user story. Somewhere by mistake, I can call it as a user story. Okay.
Right.
User
Yes.
story
Yes.
is nothing, just the backlog item, and that's it.
Backlog actually Abhishek told which is not assigned to anyone. So
Mhm.
that's that's all
See, in the
story
dashboard,
comes into the
in the dashboard, you can create a backlog item, and first you can create it like that only. You don't have to assign it to anyone. Okay,
yes, yes,
later
right.
on you can assign it. I'm saying that you can create, but many times what happens, we create a backlog item only when we have something. Okay. Okay, then we create a backlog item, and I know that as a Scrum Master or as a team manager, I'll be knowing that whom to assign that backlog item, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So it's not like that you will be creating a backlog item without assigning it to anybody. But I'm saying that you can do it if you want.
Yeah, suppose we have a three team in company.
Mhm.
So backlog items, like from the backlog items, any team can pick. Backlog item are those items which not assigned to any team or anyone.
See, it will be
So
like this. If you go to the boards, so you can see my team boards. You can see my team.
yes,
Yeah, my team means whatever we have created, like pull web, pull. There is a pull. This does not belongs to you. Parts Unlimited team does not belongs to you. Pull web team is belongs which belongs to you. Okay, so in the
yes,
my
yes,
dashboard, you will be seeing all the things which is assigned. So now you are a member of pull web. So you will be by default picking up that thing which is under pull web only. Got it?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Now clear?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Now we'll be going inside this pull web here. Now can you see?
Yes, sir.
That means this is a completely new project now, Abhishek.
Yes,
This is a new project, right? I mean, part of a project,
not
large,
new project, new team
large
we have,
project.
yeah, new team we have created, like pull
Right,
web. Okay. So there were already teams to work with.
right.
There were already number of teams, but since just to demonstrate how to create, I created a new team here.
Okay, that means this is a part of the bigger project, right? I mean,
Yes.
different team will be working, but you will be monitoring as a project
If you
manager,
go to the project settings here, if you go to the teams,
right?
can you see Parts Unlimited team, pull DB team? Can you
Right,
see this pull DB, pull web we have created?
right.
Okay. So, and if you go inside this pull web, you can see what
These
are the
people will
users.
work under that web module.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Right.
So like there are different teams. Like in the DB section, other teams will be working or other people will be working. So there can be a DB team. Okay. There can be a web team,
Right,
right? Who will be working on the source code of the webs. Okay.
right.
Yeah. So let's go to Part Unlimited. Huh. Let's go to boards.
So you being a Scrum Master, will be handling all the three teams. That's why you can have a look on all the boards, right?
Yes. Okay.
Right.
When I was setting the team, you have seen that at last there was my name as a
Yeah,
like
owner.
owner. So
Hmm.
I can see all the things. But people who will be assigned to this can only see whatever they will be working upon.
Only this view,
They cannot go to pull DB.
right?
They cannot see that.
Hmm.
Okay. So that now here, can you see backlog items?
Yes.
Now in the backlog items, what I can do, I can say company features. Please be in mute. Now here in the features section, now this new item created, like inside the feature. Now if I click on here, Can you see add product backlog item?
Yes, sir.
Click here. Okay. Now I can add here as a customer. Now I'll be adding that backlog items, what you were understanding as a user story. Okay. So in the Scrum, we have backlog item. In the Agile, we have user story. Got it, the difference?
Yes, yes, Abhishek.
Yeah. So now as a customer, I want to view new tutorials. And then here I can add one more. I can copy it. As a customer, I want to see tutorials I recently viewed. This can be another one. Let's make a third one also. As a customer, I want to request new tutorials. Okay. Now, these are the three. Now, we have created this, okay, as a product backlog item in the feature. Now, what can I do? I can go again here. I can go to the backlog items. Can you see the backlog items here? What I created?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Now here, as of now, unassigned. As of now, unassigned. You can assign and you can approve. So like you can this, wait, no, sorry. If you click on approved, it will go here. If you commit, it will go here. Something like this. Like whatever will be done, it will be moving like this on the dashboard.
Approved, like, I mean, we'll be working on that.
Yes, once I worked on this,
Okay.
so someone is Scrum Master. Okay, so I worked on this. Now Scrum Master says, okay, this is approved. So this is approved. So once this is approved, it will go to this.
Okay, after the development completed,
Yes, yes.
review, right?
So you will be creating some pull request and all, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it will be approved and we'll be seeing what is a pull request and all. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
So once approved, you can move it here and then committed and done. Okay, once it is completed, totally completed, you can move like this. Okay.
Committed is like pushed into the main branch, right?
Yes, yes.
And done means completely closed.
Pardon?
Done means completely
Done
closed.
means completely closed. Okay.
Okay, deployment, everything is done.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can like this.
These
So it's approved means code will not be approved. Okay.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
We are
code will not
talking.
be approved. It will be like whatever the user story is created, not the user story, backlog item is created.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that needs to be approved by someone. whether they want it or not. So someone from the
Hmm.
management, he will approve or she will approve
Okay,
whether this can be a backlog item. or
valid,
not.
valid implementation or something
Yes,
like that.
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, Abhishek, this is approved by the Scrum Master actually.
Yes.
She approved like she or he approved. This is like proper. We are everyone satisfied with
Yes.
this backlog in a team.
Yes.
So after that, Scrum Master like approve.
Yeah, he will approve and then he will assign who will work on that.
Yes, yes, right,
Okay.
right.
And then once they work on that, what they will be doing, they will work on their local copy of the code. And once they will push, means they will commit. So once committed, this will be moved to committed.
Here we are talking only like initial structure where we like set our goal or work
Yes,
task.
yes.
Yes, it's here we are not talking about the development. After
Yeah,
that,
as of
like
now, we are not
development-
talking about any development.
yes,
No
right.
development. We are just talking the items inside the boards.
Item management, task management only.
Yes, task management. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So whatever we do with the enterprise tools like Jira and all, we are doing it here with the boards. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So once approved, once any backlog item is approved, okay, please remember that in other like workaround like agile and all, work same thing. What is work item is a user story. Okay.
Right, right. That was my confusion actually.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
are working in agile, and you talking about the Scrum.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So after this, after the assignment,
This will have tasks, right, Abhishek?
pardon,
Every product item should be divided into tasks or not required.
come again, what you are saying?
Every product items, I mean, the backlog, product backlog items,
Uh-huh.
should it be divided into separate tasks or
See, first thing is feature,
Feature,
second is backlog item.
right?
So feature will contain a number of backlog item.
Okay.
Okay. And then later on, those backlog items will be approved and assigned to some user.
No, this should be divided into task or something based on the diagram I was thinking.
This is a task only you can have. This is a task only.
Can you go back to that diagram which you are saying, best practices?
Yes,
That
yes,
tab, yeah.
yes, yes.
In
Can you
this,
see
that
inside the
look,
backlog item, you will be having task.
okay.
Okay.
So that was product item, backlog item, right? We
Ha.
need to create a task.
So yeah, task means I want to work on this repo. I want to change the code or update the code, or I want to create the source code. That
Okay.
will be a task.
Okay, so that,
Abhishek, can I add here something?
I'll be going one by one. Why are like
Yeah.
yeah.
Task means Abhishek, when any developer start the work,
Yes.
so initial we need to create the task
Yes.
every day. Every day we require to create a task.
As
And
of now, this
story-
is just only the backlog item.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
bad.
Okay. Similarly, you can move this as where is this? Similarly, you can move this as committed. It will go here. You can move this as done. It will go here. Okay. Like this, you can iterate. Okay.
Here, Abhishek, I want to like just know inside a backlog we want to create a task.
Mm-hmm.
So how we create inside backlog? Just I want to see here. Inside backlog we want to create a task. Once
So I'm going one by one. That's what I'm saying. So we have come through an epic, then we have seen how to create a feature, then we have seen how to create a backlog item. Now we'll going forward.
okay, sir. Yeah, you
So we'll doing one by one, na?
This can be basic question.
Mhm.
What is the difference between the user story and the task?
User story is a backlog item. I just before, like, this is agile process. Here, what is a user story means?
Okay.
Got it?
Task. Yeah, yeah.
That-
So the name only different between the agile and Scrum, right?
Correct. See,
There
this
is
is
a
correct.
there is this project, okay,
Yes.
or a product. This is a product. Now for that product is say developed or it is in progress, whatever. Now for that product, for a training purpose, I want something like as a product training to be developed. Product training, some website or some application like training for training purpose. So now this product training, what is this? This product training is nothing but the epic. Okay, a module. Epic. You can say a module as well. Module. Nowhere in the work items or anywhere module is mentioned, but for just a rough language, you can consider it as a module. Okay, epic. Okay, and that is a product training. Now, inside the product training, inside the you have created an epic. Now, inside this product training, what you will create? Inside the product training,
Feature,
what you will create?
features.
Yes, you will create
Features.
feature here. Here, you will create feature. Now, let's say this feature is training dashboard. Okay, this feature is training dashboard and is a feature. Now, inside this product training, I am inviting some backlog items from you guys, from my team. Some backlog items. So now you will be giving me backlog items here.
So backlog item means which has been released earlier. That release, if there are any missing in the
No,
developing,
no, no, no,
testing.
no, no, no.
Uh-huh.
No probable
If
tasks.
developing also, in the developing stage also, I can ask for the backlog items.
Uh-huh.
Okay. In the agile process, that backlog item is nothing but a user story. Here it is a backlog item.
Actually, Abhishek, even I was confused initially with backlog, word backlog. Here, backlog means all the tasks which we have to do ultimately to deliver the feature. Okay,
Yes.
you can put it that in mind.
So
Because,
I'll be inviting all the backlog items from you guys.
right, probable tasks, right?
Yes.
So
Inside
we
the
will,
training dashboard, what we can provide.
we will be proposing what we feel that should be added.
Yes.
Then
Like,
we'll be deciding whether
yes.
it has to be approved or removed.
Yes.
Oh.
There will be a discussion on that.
Yeah.
Okay. And there may be scrum call. Maybe sometimes you invite the product owner as well in the scrum call.
Ah,
Okay. And
right.
if he approves, okay, this is good, then you can go ahead. It can be approved.
Subject to discussion on the particular ticket, that could be a backlog item.
Yes.
For the for complete, I mean, that product planning. That is
Yes.
product backlog.
Mhm.
For that sprint, it is sprint backlog.
Yes. This is for sprint 2. What we are doing everything. This is sprint
Right.
2. We have assigned sprint 2 to the product training.
So it could be the current sprint, right? The
Yes.
backlog item from the current sprint as well.
Yes.
So if it is
So,
missed in the existing sprint, I mean the existing released one.
Mhm.
So what is the called? That is
I
also
will
they called backlog. Sorry.
recently I've gone through that. I'll explain. See, for example, we have 10 particular items. Okay, that is from product backlog. We pull it into the current sprint backlog. Okay,
Mhm.
in all the 10, if first 6 are done,
Okay.
the 4 are remaining.
Mhm.
So if, 6 are closed, right? The 4 will go back into the product backlog. Okay. For the second sprint, when sprint planning is being done, so those will be pulled based on the priority. So it's not that half done is you're again having it in the sprint 2. Based on the priority only, the product back, it will go back to product backlog items. Based on the priority, it will be pulled to the sprint backlog uh, in the second sprint. So
Okay,
this
that
this
is can be the product support or something as DNS support. But if it is in the release, I mean the release sprint, so it
Okay.
cannot be a backlog, right? That's what I'm thinking.
It will go back to backlog again.
Mhm.
So sprint done is done, right?
Yeah,
That
sprint done.
sprint,
So we
sprint
found
meaning is completely done.
some bug on that the sprint. So that could be the backlog, right?
That will go back to backlog again.
Yeah, that.
It is like to and fro movement from product backlog. Product backlog, say you can say that as like a complete what is that this
Subtask.
sprint is subset.
Yeah.
Superset is product backlog. It will have complete all the tasks or whatever it is there. So sprint
Mhm.
backlog only for the current sprint. So sprint once it is completed, no, it should be like done or undone kind of thing. Undone things will be again moved back to product backlog. And in the sprint planning and all the I mean for the new sprint, all the items will be added. Got it?
Yeah.
Like I said, no, 1 to 10. If 6 are done, 4 are remaining. So it will go back to, I mean, in the next iteration, it will be taken up.
Yeah, it's a
Based on
priority.
the
First priority.
first or that also will be decided in the sprint
Meeting.
planning. So then based on that and the availability of the resources, right? So basic here is like we should not overwork. Some concepts are there, not overburden or over expectations, all these kind of things. So keeping all this in mind, sprint planning is done.
But we follow the release sprint. Once you release the sprint, that is that if there any bug issue or anything missed from that sprint, I mean that release sprint, that could be the backlog we have added. But this scenario also we follow the same scenario. If it is any, for example, the 10 items or 4 or 6 items will be completed, the 4 items move to the back. That's all following in the product support. Not the release sprint. So that there some clarification. I got it now. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Now, for these things, once approved, what will do? There will be task created now. Task. This is Scrum process. Okay. So, see, there can be different practices which can be followed in different organizations. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe like you guys were as of now discussing. So maybe you both can have different practices to be followed in your own organizations. Okay. There will be task. Okay. And you can have task here for all the backlog items. Now, if I click on view as backlog here, now you can see all these things. Okay, this is from the current sprint. Can you see this? 3 backlog items. Yes. Okay, so this is under planning. All things under planning. Okay.
Abhishek, in this planning, all the sprints should be, covered or till current sprint only, right?
Yeah, current sprint only. Current only.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can add from here also.
Okay.
Okay. Task, where is the like creating a task, new work item. Wait. Okay, wait. Can you see the task now?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you click on this,
Okay.
add task, it will show you. So click on here. Okay. So let's create a task like title, add page for most recent tutorials. Area is same, sprint is same. Okay. And
Assigned.
pardon?
Assigned to user.
Yeah, yeah.
Assigned to-
Now, remaining work you can give an estimate of the number of units of work remaining to complete this task. Okay, so let's you can wait. Remaining work I've given like 5. Okay, you can, it depends. It's not like that I've given 5 or 4 or 6, or it depends, totally depends. You can give any number in the remaining work according to whatever you are working upon, what is left. Okay, what is left out, you can do it accordingly. Activity, what kind of activity is development? Okay,
Mm.
so this can be one task. I'll save here. Now there can be another task here. There can be another task. So let's create another task here. Optimize data query for most recent tutorials. Now again, same sprint, same like pull web, all these things, priorities set to 2, remaining work I can write 3 here. Now activity, this is for the design. Okay, so design part, save and close. See, 2 tasks are added. And what is the state of the task? You can see to do. Okay, so here in the sprint, you can see in the planned effort, you can see 3 backlog items and 2 tasks here. Now let's come to the sprints. Can you see this board here? This is the task board. So you can collapse that, you can expand that from here. So as a customer, I want this to view the new tutorials here. There are 2 tasks added. Now from here, you can add different tasks now from the sprints only, sprint section. As of now, these tasks you can see are unassigned. So you can assign it. Now, when you go to this option, what here you can see backlog items.
Mhm.
Okay, then work details. So you can click on work details here. Can you see? Can you see these work details?
Yeah.
So work team 8 hours, work by
divided by activity.
design 3 hours, development 5 hours.
Yes.
Assign to, you can give that. Okay. Now let's assign this task to me again. Can you see?
Yeah.
Now let's see by capacity. Let's go to the capacity column. Okay, in the capacity column, different users can be seen here. Now days off, I can say set my days off. This is a team. Now remember when I was explaining you the DevOps introduction. So there I told you about the team availability,
Hmm.
right or wrong? Remember?
Yes, yes, yes,
So
of
how
course.
many developers are there then from the testing team or the DB team or like different teams? Okay, and what is the team availability? So when I talk about team availability means it is the duty of the Scrum Master to get a team availability first before getting into some project, okay, or managing some project. So team availability, I'll be seeing like people from the development team, then testers will be there, then people from the operations team, ops, and for whatever hours they are available. Okay, there are developers here. Now I can say that there are say 8 of them. Then there are uh, 8 from the or 6 from the testing team, 6 people, 4 from the operations team. Now in the team availability, I'll be seeing now you have seen that team. Whatever the work hours will be there, those will be 8 hours. Okay. Now say one of the developer is available for 5 days. So what will be the work done by him, or you can say availability
40.
40. Say one of the developer is available for 4 days. 32.
32.
So now what is my, if there are, say for example, there are 2 developers. What is my team availability now? 40 plus 32, right?
Yes, 72.
Yes. So out of total, what is the total?
80.
80. Out of total, what is left?
72.
72. Okay. So you will minus 72. Now what is my team availability here? Sorry, 8 is not available.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 is not available. So what is my this?
72 available.
72 hours.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Eight.
So here like 0 days assigned. Now you can assign this to say development capacity per day. Like give it 1.
What does that mean, Abhishek? Capacity per day?
See, like per day, like adding 1 capacity means he'll be working for whole like 8 hours or something like that. That is 1. We are considering it as 1.
Okay, 8 complete hours means 1 day.
Yes.
Uh,
Now, let's see for this capacity in this. As of now, you are seeing this 0 days. Okay. So you can set this, I think. Where to set this? From here only. So start date you can set, and add days you can set the off. Like starting from here, like today is 1. So, and then, so this will go on till
it is 16th you mentioned, right? The
pardon?
sprint till 16th it was, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I mentioned 16 or where it is written.
Maybe 16 days it was spanning, I guess.
Yeah, November 1 till November 22, right?
16 days it was spanning, I remember.
But this is the I think this is, we are setting for the capacity for that task or something.
This
Backlog.
particular resource will not be available. That is what you are trying to show.
You will be not working on the backlog item for the whole sprint, right?
Oh,
Yeah, maybe
1
you're
to 3.
working for 3 days or 5 days or something like that. Since
Put
this
this
week
as 6th, Abhishek, 6th November. Will it count Saturday, Sunday also, or what exactly it is showing?
4 days.
Saturday, Sunday will be removed, I think.
Ah,
Yeah.
right, it removed.
Yes, yes.
Only
Okay,
the working day will be counted there.
you
Right,
can
right.
keep like this, 5 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Now this is days off, not
Hmm,
working days.
Got it.
Okay.
Ah.
So I will not give this much off. Like 2 days or 3 days. Okay, 2 days. Say. Okay. Now 2 days off. I can set the days off for every user here. Then what I can do? I can save it. Again, coming to the task board here. Can you see? Can you see here work team 8 of 14
Yes.
hours? Then, okay, like this. It will show you the work details or effort, you can say.
Abhishek, after capacity, all this, he's not available. All these things we are feeding to the system, right? Then
Yes.
how? I mean, while assigning and all, we need to have idea, right? I mean, you can see
Before
based on this.
that's what I will say. As a Scrum Master, I'll tell you, okay, let me know 1 month before
That's what.
about your planning, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So by seeing this right side, how can we know? For example, Abhishek is available for next 2 days, or he is not available, or he can only work these many hours. I mean, how to know that, Abhishek?
Where?
You said work details, right? Right side panel, this one.
Mhm.
Okay. Here, team 8 of 14 hours. What is that?
So, like, see, 8 hours, like when we have not set this here, as sorry, here in the work details, when we have not set anything. So, as of now, it will not show that. Okay. So, what it was saying, we have created 2 tasks.
Okay.
One for the development, one for the design.
Right.
Okay. Now we have set both of them for Abhishek. Okay.
Okay.
Now for 5 hours, I have said that it will be working 5 hours for the development and 3 hours for the design.
Okay.
Okay. Means total of 8 hours. Now here work team 8 of, as of now it is showing that out of 14 hours.
Oh. 14 from where did this 14 hours come?
Can you see this?
Yeah. 14 hours from where is it taking? That is what I was thinking.
Wait. So eight, eight, out of 5 days. So how many days we have taken off? 2 days or 3 days?
4 days, guess.
Hmm?
4 days, maybe. The capacity.
Yeah, I think that is some calculation. I need to see that. As of now, I'm also not where it is coming from. Need to see that.
When you select say like right corner 3 dot and here left side.
Okay.
Yes. Only one select below. 3 dot. Yes. Click here. Open, move to iteration.
No.
Okay. Yes. Not here, not available.
Not here.
Yes.
Not here. I'll let you know. I'll let you know this. How it
Okay.
is coming. Okay.
Okay. So
These all things come in sprint planning, right, Abhishek? Which I was asking.
Yes. Okay. Sprints are there. Then we'll be discussing queries, then delivery plans and analytics. Maybe tomorrow we can complete all these boards. Okay. And then we'll be starting with our project from the repos and all. Okay, from the very basic project we'll be starting. Tomorrow we'll complete this. As of now, it's 9:29. I have to see another class. Okay.